Hello. Now we're gonna be talking about another movie, Sharkenstein 2016 from Wild Eye Releasing. Yes, another bad shark movie that I would say Sci-Fi Channel will not even play. That's how bad this movie is. But you know me, guys. I like bad movies, but I can see some good in it at least. And if a movie is bad, then I'm gonna tell you it's bad. Simple as that. But it's one of those bad movies. Like I say, you can see some kind of good in it. Um, the movie is really about in the beginning, World War II had this experiment with Frankenstein's body. This German guy and his army took the Frankenstein body parts all the way to America, which to me is like, how the fuck can you have a German submarine cross U.S. waters without being detected? You know what I'm saying? Again, it's one of those bad moments in these type of movies. Years later, you got this scientist actually stitched the sharks from different shark body parts into this one shark, and the shark to me, it doesn't look like a shit. It doesn't look like a shark. It looks like a steroid tuna with fangs. It looks shitty looking, like really shitty looking. And this shark would listen to scientists to go around killing people. And you got people on the island. They'll have to investigate what's going on, who's doing all this killing. And when they stumble upon the island, they found the scientist holding him hostage with his gun and telling these three people, the two guys and one woman, like helping with his science project by putting Frankenstein brain and heart inside this stitch up shark. So this is one guy holding a gun on these three people, and when he have them do an experiment right close by without him holding the gun, how come they didn't jump the fucking scientist? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on. You know? But I find it kind of funny. You know, that's one of those, another bad fucking moment in these type of movies. But wait, you gotta enjoy it for something, right? While you drunk. I wasn't drunk, but hey, I have a lot of fair share with bad B movies or low budget Z grade movies and shit. So I know. Anyway, they hope the scientists put the Frankenstein body parts into the stitch of shark, and now the shark becomes a stitch of shark with Frankenstein's mindset now, right? So the scientists trying to control the shark, tell him to go on a killing spree, but the shark was out of his command, and the killer shark that became Sharkenstein now killed the scientist and was on the loose in the ocean to kill more people. Now it's up to the three people to stop this Sharkenstein, and then as the shark start killing people, guess what? The Sharkenstein end up evolving by walking into the land now. Now the shark could walk into land and kill people on the land now. I kid you fucking not. And again, you thought the shark was shitty before, it's much more shittier now with legs. Oh man. Start killing the hunters, start ready to kill the sheriff, you know how the ending of the Frankenstein movie is when I think, if I'm correct, it's been a long time since I saw a Frankenstein movie actually shit. But I think they killed Frankenstein when he was on top of the castle and it was burning fire. It's like they gave it this type of same ending when they killed the shark on the lighthouse, like. And the sheriff had to battle the shark. Yeah, I won't ruin the ending moment for you guys. It's one of those typical twist ending, but the movie is like totally stupid. It's just really dumb. But I guess you might enjoy it for when the shark has legs, I guess, and you might laugh it off after that part. But Sharkenstein, yeah, definitely a bad, horrible shark movie. Right into your collection of those type of movies anyway. But I think this one has to be the worst of the worst, you know. But again, you might laugh once it has legs. You gotta find it funny. I think the shark is like a hand puppet shark, but they use these cheap ass special effects trying to edit it, you know, cut it like easy editing pretty much. Like even I could do it, put it like that. That's how bad the special effects is for this movie and editing and all that shit. While I suppose while I released it like this, you know, I was shocked. You know, they have while I released it, do have their hits that you might like, but they do have a lot of these misses that you like. Damn, really? Anyway, Peace, guys, and see you later. Oh yeah. Do I highly recommend this one? Um, it depends. It just depends, you know. I think there was one thing I did like about this movie the most was nostalgia for me, because the actors and actresses in this movie kind of remind me of how the actors and actresses from those 1950s bad sci-fi movies, how their acting is. It kind of reminds me of that, you know. So maybe that was the low point for me right there also, that besides the shark having legs and it make me laugh, like how stupid it was, they gave me like the nostalgia factor of the acting part. So yeah, I kind of let it go for a little bit. But again, I would say it's either you like it or you don't like it. How about that?